Ready to roll there, brother?
I am.
You started.
What's going on, everybody? The Obsession Podcast back at you. I'm Mike Stadler.
I'm Carl Bethke.
What's going on, Carl?
Things and stuff.
You
Stuff
like
and things.
you
Yeah.
like the new...
You're looking good, my
There
friend.
it is.
Looking good.
Yeah, buddy.
Getting it done.
So I got one for you, and you're gonna love it because you don't know yet. I just said I got one, and you're like, just surprise me, which is normally how these go anyway.
Yeah, well, we'll just let it roll.
And we talk about this all the time, and this is kind of this actually goes into the new group we just started too. Even it's going to be part of that.
You guys got to check that out. Blue Collar Bucks.
Yeah, buddy, check it out on the Facebook machine there.
Yeah.
Get on there, join it up. It's real life.
Real hunting.
So I had a.
Uh-oh. This is this one. Already.
So this goes into the scoring and the age class thing, and this is we talk about it all the time. But
yeah, buddy.
I've had I have to look up the listener that actually asked me this, but he's like, these guys, these big guys on TV, they always go out and they get all this, they shoot all these great big bucks all the time. Mm-hmm. I just pumped some brakes on that right there. So I was watching. I say this all the time.
Fucking hitting the shoot right
it's
here.
coming out. So I say this all the time. I watch the TV stuff, and it's good research and for what we do and stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm not taking anything away from these guys. You can do whatever you want, but so I'm watching one. So I watched 3 different shows. Some big name hunters. I'm not going to name the hunters.
Yeah.
But the TV hunters that everybody thinks are gods, and they're out there, going after these gigantic elk, mule deer, and whitetail. There was one of each. That's why I picked these 3. So as you're watching them, the one, and it's going to say the one.
I'm going to take this personal because you said mule deer, right?
Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you this one, and people can look them up. So one of the TV personalities hunting Cactus Jack Ranch. Okay?
It's roughing it.
Oh, yeah. Shoots this gigantic buck. Okay, cool. Yippity-doo-dah. So let's just go through here. I got the Cactus Jack prices pulled up here.
Yeah, buddy.
So if you want to pay to go be like as good as you think some of these guys are, and I know you want to make fun of my 130-inch deer that I shot, which is cool.
Right.
I care.
Yeah.
But anyway, so if you do want to shoot a 145-inch deer, and by the way, they tell you what you're going to shoot.
These are what? Oh yeah. Well, these are whitetails.
Yeah, these are whitetails.
Okay,
so,
Cactus Jack.
Yeah, Cactus Jack. So 145-inch deer.
Let me guess.
$4,000 to start. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
these are deer you can walk up to, or they put you on a line and there's a feeder in front of you.
Yeah, this is all. Yeah.
Okay, hunting.
So you want to jump up to that 150, $5,500.
$1,500 for 10 inches.
So
$1,500, $150.
5 inches up from there, Carl. 155,
Yeah.
$7,000.
$7,000 for 155er.
Yeah.
You imagine trying to decide if a deer is 150 or 155.
Right, and this is off of the guide telling you.
Oh, so the guide tells you.
The guy tells you.
But if the guide's wrong, you pay the lower price.
Yeah, you pay the lower price.
Okay.
So they will let you out of that one.
Okay,
So
well, there's one.
Then if you want to go up that extra paltry 5 inches and shoot a measly 160-incher,
Okay.
it's $8,500.
$8,500 for a 160-inch whitetail.
Yeah.
Huh. That's
All right, now after
Oh, God.
160 inches, price increases to $400 per inch. Just in case you're wondering.
So we went from 150 an inch
Yeah, now it's
to
400.
Yeah, because
so,
it's 100 above 160.
Yeah, now you go from that 160, which was $8,500, I might add,
Okay.
to a 165, $10,500.
Jesus, are you kidding me?
No,
dude?
this is just your animal price, okay? This isn't
Tipping.
This isn't your tip, your trip, your tags.
Well, this is what you pay for
Yeah, buddy.
just on the animal.
Yeah, and
So
I
that's-
can keep going. every 5 inches.
Yeah, you just don't have to go any further.
Goes up $2,500.
Holy shit, dude.
And the funny thing is they have it up to 200-inch deer because they're there.
Yeah, I bet.
Because
well,
it's
how
a ranch.
many people are going to pay $20,000?
Oh, you can't get one for $20,000, Carl.
Oh, sorry.
$20,000, you can shoot a 185. You can't shoot any bigger than that for $20,000. Get some money out.
Okay.
Huh? Come on.
Sorry, I blew up.
26.5. You want to shoot a 200-incher?
Well, these guys are just great hunters, then.
Yeah, drop tines are getting billed extra.
Really?
Yeah, you can add some extra cash on there. You know, hey, you got the money, go do it. Have at her. But before you're thinking, these guys are so great, and my next one's even better.
No, this is just complete and utter bullshit. All right? Because if you're paying that much money to hunt, and you know how many hunts, quality whitetail hunts you could go on for 20 fucking grand?
Oh, Jesus.
And I mean actually go out.
I would like to do it.
I mean actually go out and hunt.
Oh,
dude.
yeah. Yep.
You know, because this places like this are a freaking joke. And you're right. I mean, some of the stuff that we've seen when we were filming for people, you're like, oh my God. You know?
Yeah.
And they're paying their $10,000, $15,000 hunts. It's freaking ridiculous. And I get it, there's a lot of money involved in hunting, you know. But a lot of the people that you're talking about, to me, are not hunters.
No.
They're just personalities is what I call them. Not bad people, just personalities for the industry.
Yeah. I mean, this is 3 days.
A 3-day hunt.
It's a 3-day hunt. So, and this is why it's a 3-day hunt. It's a ranch.
Yeah, they're just going to put you in the ground blind on a feeder.
They're raising the animals there.
Yeah.
Which, are they having unbelievable animals there? Yeah.
Yeah, but Mike, it's 20,000 acres, Mike. They're free roaming.
I've heard that.
Mike, they're free roaming.
They're not.
They're not.
They can't go anywhere.
No.
They're still going to be right there somewhere.
Well, they're going to come to the food.
Because you're coming down there and they're going to be like, all right, what do you want to hunt? Well, I want a 180. Cool. I know where there's 10 of them.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Right.
So that's where they're going to take you and be like, no, 160. No, don't shoot that one. Well, that's a 160. You want to shoot it, go ahead.
Yeah. It'll be this much money.
But these are the things that get me by, and because people have been on us, and this topic will never go away, which is why we started our group.
Yes.
It is real. It is. And I'm not bashing you for going there and doing that.
Yeah, if you got the money and that's what you want to do, but don't.
What I'm bashing you for is you thinking that they're better than guys like you or I, or you out there that is going in, putting in your time, and you shoot, let's say, 120-inch deer, and then people are bashing you for it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I just think if that thing was older, it was bigger. Just get over it.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not you can't tell me that you're a good hunter if you're going and sitting in a ground blind on a feeder. I'm going to throw that out for you right now. Because if that's how you hunt all your animals, you don't know shit. It's not hunting in my book.
Yeah.
Okay? Because these animals are trained to come to these feeders. They don't give a shit about the wind direction. You can't tell me that you're going to put in an enclosed blind and the wind direction is blowing right at the feeder and these deer still aren't going to come. They'll come. They'll be there.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
I watched one, and I'm not going to say the name of the place because if I do, people know who it is. But it was in Montana, and I watched an elk hunt. And we talked about this. I watched the guy, I didn't watch it, but 22 days.
Yeah.
Hunted one individual elk. Well, cool. Who the hell out there can go hunt for 22 days, out west on one animal? Like, I can't.
No.
I mean, if you can, I guess that's awesome. I'd love to be able to.
There are a few people that do it.
But it's also on a property that's owned by the individual and a couple of friends.
Yep.
Where they're monitoring those elk and that bull and where he is and what's going on. It isn't like you're going out west, doing your research, paying your money, getting a tag, drawing a tag.
Basically, what you're saying is it's just misconceiving people into thinking that they're going to see
and I think the biggest thing, I guess, my end point comes from all of this crap is that people go out and then have opportunities at awesome animals
Yes.
And they're like, I can't shoot that.
It's not big enough.
Yeah, it's not big enough.
Yeah.
Like, and it happens all the time. And we know people that do it.
We see it all the
The
time.
people that go out and don't ever shoot one. They're there,
Yeah.
but they don't do it.
Yeah. I mean, shoot whatever you want to shoot. I'm not gonna hammer on you.
Mm-hmm.
Mike's not hammering on you for that. If you want to hold off or whatever, but don't be that same individual and then start complaining and bitching about your experience. Okay. We get a lot of people that watch the stuff that we do, and they'll criticize the size of the animal. Our antelope for sure.
Yep.
Last year was one.
Always.
You get out there in tens of thousand acres, spot stock, free roaming antelope on rolling hills, not terrain-based properties. And you let me know what your percentages are on success.
With a bow.
With a bow and
With
arrow.
a bow.
Yeah. Yeah, gun hunting.
Yeah, they don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
If you have a gun tag with an antelope, it just is you want to pull the trigger or not.
Yeah. Pick the one you want,
You're
walk
going
out
to
there and
shoot
shoot
an antelope.
Yeah.
They have nowhere to go.
Yeah, they're not. It's mule deer hunting, same thing. Elk hunting, same deal. Look, especially lately, elk hunting seems to be going downhill nationwide.
Yeah.
I mean, size of animals, quality of animals, amount of animals. It's harder and harder to draw tags.
No,
A lot of people are saying it's because there's more and more people doing it. I'm starting to think that there's less and less animals too. Which I think most people who do this seriously would agree.
Yep. I gotta say, because Carl and I, if you watch, we got our buddy Bob is sitting here today too. Like, we love to mule deer hunt.
Yeah.
That is our favorite thing. It just is. So I was watching a show. These guys are in Mexico hunting muleys, and I'm like, and I'm like, where the hell are all these muleys in Mexico? So I look it up.
How much was that one, Mike?
So a 6-day hunt
Yeah.
for a mule deer, $15,000.
Wow.
Hold on,
That's just the hunt.
that's hunt. $4,500 kill fee
Wow.
after you kill it.
So now 19.5.
We're not done.
Okay.
Gun permit, they don't have it for a bow. Gun permit, $450.
Yeah. So 20 grand.
Tag, $550.
550.
$550, yeah, $550.
Yeah. 25.
But here's where the savings come in.
Okay.
Now, if you want to shoot a second trophy mule deer, it's only 15 grand for another one.
35,000.
Yeah, management buck.
Management buck.
Yeah, which would be a stud to any one of us.
Yeah.
$6,500 extra.
So for $27,000, you can
Yeah.
get two.
And I'm just like, you immediately started laughing. I showed it to my wife, who was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah." And the guy shot I don't know what it was, 180, 190 inch deer. I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Yeah,
Who
nice
cares?
buck.
Yeah, unbelievable. But I'm like, my God, there's people that don't make that a year.
Yeah.
And this is a guy that hunts them lives in one of the best places in the world to hunt mule deer,
Oh,
and went there and did that.
is he from Arizona?
Nope. Canada,
Oh, Alberta. Area.
Saskatchewan,
Saskatchewan.
yeah,
Oh,
area. So I'm like, why? Like, I would love to hunt Saskatchewan for a mule deer.
Well, that's, again, in my view, basically laying out.
Yeah.
It's annoying, dude.
I know.
I'm just going to throw
'Cause
it out there. It's
You got to hear some of these hunts. You got to hear this one, because I've always wanted to kill a bighorn sheep.
No, I know,
I want
I
to hunt
know.
a bighorn
Dude.
sheep in the worst way. I really do. I just don't have the money.
Yeah,
You can do it there.
100,000.
59 grand start.
Okay.
But listen to this.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
59 grand, cool, includes guide and one or more spotter. 100% success. So what's that tell you?
Yeah.
What does that tell you? Are you hunting it?
No.
You're not hunting it anymore.
No, it's just given to you. You just have to make the
Yeah,
shot.
just you want this one or this one. That's not cool to me. Like, that is a waste to
Yeah.
me. Beautiful animals.
Oh yeah,
But
I
like,
bet.
I want to hunt it.
Yeah, the challenge of the hunt is more important than anything, at least to guys like outside. It really is annoying that the TV is promoting this crap and that you're seeing basically, to me, fake hunts.
Yeah,
Set up hunts, I guess, more.
Yeah.
I don't want to say fake. I mean, you still have to go and do what you have to do as a hunter, but it's not really hunting to me. There's no challenge to it.
No.
And it's
But-
how much money, how big's your pocketbook?
Like you're saying, though, it puts the false thing out there to a lot of people. Like, well, this is what I have to shoot. No, it's not.
I'd be willing to bet money that there's billions of dollars spent each year for the average hunter for completely unsuccessful hunts and
yeah.
unrealistic.
There's way more unsuccessful than successful.
Yeah. I mean, when you think, well, here,
Yeah.
the antelope thing we talked about earlier. The average guy going out antelope hunting with a bow and arrow, the success rate in South Dakota is less than 5%. You know,
Yeah,
and
it's tough.
well, it is tough. Now, I'm not saying we're any better
Well-
than anybody else.
First of all, wipe the milk off its mouth, Carl.
Well, yeah. Okay, well, take your fucking ass out there. You know, Mr. Big Gun Hunter, that came from.
yeah, and I tell you what,
He's going
an
down.
antelope
He went down.
puts you to place. I'm going to tell you that.
I watched him go down.
I love mule deer hunting, but the hardest hunts
Hey.
we've done
Our antelope.
are antelope.
Yeah.
Baby.
Excuse me, and like we've learned to love it.
Yeah.
Do it, and it sucks. It's 90 to 100 degrees,
Yeah.
brutal hot. There's nowhere to hide.
Nope.
Literally, for you or for them. They see everything. They have 10 power binocular vision.
And their girlfriends that there's
Yeah.
20 of them are
Oh, at
with
least. Over
Yeah.
every little blade of grass.
them.
You know, and I tell you what, and we took, a new guy this year. We took Seth.
Yeah.
Said, tell you what, because he says to me, I have one back there. We both shot one like that once.
Yeah.
A younger buck with,
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to call it, the smaller horn.
Curls and cutters,
Yeah, curls
bro.
and cutters.
Curls-
Not a giant, but
Nope.
worked hard.
Yep.
We both shot one like that. And he's like, I showed it to him. I got it back from a taxidermist. Yeah, it was at the taxidermist. Like everything. That's where it goes.
That's a fact.
That's respect. But anyway, he's like, oh, I thought, you shot a bigger one. I'm like,
Yeah.
cool. I said, well, you're going to find out this year. And I said, I'll tell you what, you shoot whatever you want. I don't care. Like, if you don't want to shoot at one like that, I said, if you even get close enough to shoot at one like that,
That's
I said, I said, no, you shoot whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many arrows he threw out there.
Probably a few.
Yeah, he came home with a lot less arrows
Yeah.
and not an antelope.
No.
you
But
know.
what'd he say?
Yeah, he's like,
And now I
it
know.
wasn't a day in, and he's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's like,
Now
you
I
get
know.
one with antlers, you better try to kill it.
Yeah. And in Seth's defense, he's used to gun
Yeah,
hunting.
he's gun hunting and getting
Yeah.
into bow hunting. So we've adapted him now. He's coming along
He's become a man
to
finally.
the good side.
Yeah. Finally learned to be a man.
Become a man.
But yeah, I mean, scenario wise, a lot of these hunts you guys see us on, our mule deer hunts, we don't have guides.
No.
Never have had guides. It's all us doing what we have to do to get closer to these animals. And it's taken us years to learn how to be that efficient. You're not going to go out there your first year. Don't get me wrong. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Some of you may go out there and be successful your very first year. I would say it's less than 1% of you.
It's slow.
But as you go out year after year, you learn how the animals move, what they do, how they react, all of that stuff. You become more efficient as a hunter.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about, is learning to be a better hunter.
Better woodsman. We
Better
always
woodsman.
like to say too.
Or a flatlander.
Yeah. But yeah, before you get too cranked up with everything you see on TV,
Yeah.
you might want to look some of these places up sometime when you guys are watching these TV shows, 'cause I know you guys watch them. I watch them.
Yep.
Just look up where they're at. And look up the pricing. And then, I looked even a couple years back, we were going to try to go to Kansas
Yeah.
and hunt a whitetail. We just want to go to Kansas. You can't go anywhere in Kansas without spending
$10,000.
$8,000 minimum for a whitetail. Well, I'm not going to pay $8,000 to hunt a whitetail.
Yeah,
I
it's-
have them right here.
Right. Exactly. And we have some here that are as big as the
Yeah.
stuff we'd be chasing out there in Canada.
So, look those places up when they're hunting there.
Yeah, I mean, don't hesitate to look at your local areas and
Yep.
learn to hunt those areas more efficiently and become successful there. I'm not saying don't go out west. Well, out west is great, but what I'm saying is I would say 97% of the people that head out west for the first 3 to 5 years are unsuccessful.
Yeah, you leave me out of this.
Yeah, well, I mean, think about the first time. I've got the video.
Yeah.
First couple of years we went, and the one video I'm going to show right here is you and I sitting on that hillside, and that mule deer walks in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and think of that shot now if you were sitting there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but then, you know, you were more of a whitetail hunter.
Yeah,
at
I was
that
trying to
point.
learn them. Yeah.
That's the first couple of years we had gone out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you this, in the 30 years I've been personally going to this place to hunt, I've never, ever once seen anybody pattern a specific deer. Mike's like, well, there's this buck with these 3 does that come out in this bottom every night. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, we go down there, we sit there, and sure as shit, here comes this buck. I'm like,
Yeah, I just blew the shot.
yeah.
Well, I wrapped my pants up in my cam.
Well,
that didn't help.
That was, you had the Avenger.
I mean, other than that, other than wrecking everything
Yeah.
to finish it, I was great.
He didn't come the next night.
He
when
did
we
not.
sat
That
there.
was the end of him coming down that
Yeah,
valley.
He had enough. He learned quickly.
Yeah, so did I.
But, yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous on the pricing, dude. It's
I just
that
had to get
simple.
some of those prices
I
out
just-
there because it's like,
Unfreaking believable. Well, you know, I mean,
it's not a hunt if it says 100% guaranteed.
no.
That's not a hunt. How is it a hunt?
Well, you might as well just go to a fenced-in area and
You know,
start shooting animals.
And I mean, I went, and you've done it. We shot sheep and pigs.
Yeah, yeah.
And stuff, and those are on ranches. That's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
But, you know, I don't walk around like, yeah,
I'm a big man.
look at this. I mean, it was cool,
Yep.
you know, and I had fun doing it. It was very inexpensive
Yeah.
comparatively to this.
Right.
You're paying $150 to shoot a pig.
Right.
It's a blast,
Yeah.
you know. But,
Well, that pretty much covers
Yeah.
how we feel about that one.
yeah. So check out our new group,
Yeah.
Blue Collar Bucks.
Blue collar bucks. It's about real hunting.
Real hunting, like I said, public land, private land, real hunters, men and women out there getting it done on their own. A lot of cool stories already we've had on there. A lot of cool bucks, trail cam pics, all that stuff.
People sharing information, helping each other out. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks for listening. If you guys want to check out the podcast, you can check us out at Spotify,
Google,
Apple,
iHeart,
Amazon.
RSS.com,
Yeah, check our pretty faces out right here at YouTube.
or check us out on anywhere you get your podcasts.
Yeah, buddy.